Welcome back to Guyverse, where we're here talking about the last episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which I think was pretty decent. I'm Oscar. I'll be the hostee, I guess, for this episode.
A hostess.
Hey, I mean, whatever gets me more money. But I'm joined with two good-looking gentlemen. We got Eddie Sanchez.
Yep.
And then we got our other boy, David, holding it down.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen, let's spread our wings. What do you got to tell me about this
Ooh,
pretty strong episode?
I like what you did there.
Right.
Thank you.
David, I'll let you start off, man.
Okay, cool. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I think they could have made 2 episodes. They should have made 2 episodes, kind of stretch it out a little more. But I still enjoyed it. I like go to the beginning. I kind of like Sam taking the mantle and actually playing, like you see him playing the role of Captain America now.
Yeah.
The suit was okay. Not that bulky. It was okay. I think they could have done a little bit better job with the suit. I'm glad that obviously, he kept his wings. I thought it was funny, the one scene when he puts his wings on and he's able to throw the shield no problem. He trained all that time and now he can just throw the shield while flying.
Yeah.
It was good. I mean, I think all in all, we'll get into like the characters and the story more, but I think all in all, it was good, but they should have stretched it out to at least another episode. It would have been that much better.
Great.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. It felt very cluttered.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we were chatting about. We were talking about how you had all these characters that they're trying to get their character arcs finally come to the conclusion, right? And so they're trying to close out their story. But it's too much. They try to, of course, add in the primary characters, the Falcon, who then turns into, now he's Captain America. They try to give Bucky a little bit of the ending of his story, but then you start adding in like John Walker, and then you try to add, what's this U.S. agent? U.S. agent?
Yeah, U.S. agent.
So you try to add, they try to add in and close that out. Isaiah, they try to give him a little bit of time as well. The power broker Sharon Carter, they try to give her a little bit of time. Carly, they try to give her ending. So it was just too many different characters endings, and that's exactly what you were saying, David. Like, if they split this up in 2 episodes, they would have accomplished that a lot better, because they would have been able to close out Zemo too. I forgot to mention that, but they would have been able to close out at least like 3 characters on this episode, and then the finale and strong on the main characters.
Mm-hmm. I have to agree with everything you guys said. It was a lot to take in for how long was it? 40 minutes, something like that. And I mean, it was cool. I like the action scenes. Like some of it kind of felt a little forced. Like some of especially the fights with Sam and what's the French guy? Like that fight seemed a little bit.
The French guy.
French guy.
I'm pretty sure that's his name in the credits. French guy.
Is it?
I don't know.
For me, that fight seemed a little like, all right, like you really didn't have to like add that there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, like I did like how Bucky like went into the fray. Like he was taking on like 3 super soldiers at once. And I enjoyed when U.S. agent like showed up, and even though like he didn't have a real shield, he tried to put in a good fight.
The little bit of redemption. A little bit of redemption for him. Like
I wasn't too fond of that, to be honest with you. The little redemption that they did for John Walker. I would have been a lot happier if they would have kept the U.S. agent as a villain, as opposed to him having his little, moment of like, I'm coming back to help. I'm a good guy. I wasn't too fond of that.
I think they left room for him to kind of be conflicted. Like towards the end, you see him have like the twitch, and he's still messed up. Like Like even when he's sitting there debating on going to kill her or help the people, like he's still off. So
yeah,
I think they just left it open for more from him. So you'll get the bad guy you want. Like I think, like I don't think anything of what the different clips they had were bad, but they were rushed, like you guys said.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm trying to think of like good way to say it was good, but needs more time.
It wasn't. They should have let it marinate some more.
Maybe that's what it was. It should have marinated. They should have focused on 2 or 3 characters for the episode, and then try to finish off with the other ones. Maybe just focus on Sam actually taking on the mantle of Captain America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then maybe Bucky could have been like the next episode to come around. Like, yeah, it's hard. Like it was good, but it could have been better.
Yep.
Yeah.
It could have been better.
Yeah. I definitely owe you guys like 10 burpees for the whole Shannon or whatever her name is.
On the winner's bet.
Was it 10 or 20 burpees?
Yo, I got the receipts. Were you saying 10? So it's gonna be 10.
All right.
I believe it was 10 burpees, but for those of you guys that didn't catch that, the bet was I was betting that Sharon Carter was the power broker, and Oscar thought that she worked for the power broker. So bing, bang, boing, I win, and now you gotta do your burpees.
She's the power
I hope you enjoy them.
I will probably shit myself in the process, but
it makes the winning even sweeter.
as long as we get the views.
So, I guess what we should do to make the episode easier if we break down the development of each character,
yeah.
Would that make more sense? So then, if we go with, we'll go with Sam being Captain America, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, how do you guys feel he did kind of taking up that mantle? And like, first thing that pops in my mind is like a Captain America moment. Really, is when he's fighting Carly and trying to like save her from herself in a way. You know what I mean? What do you guys think about that scene?
Oscar, I'll let you take this one.
It felt kind of forced. Like, is it just me or like, I don't know if it's because we didn't care about, whatever
about
her
Carly.
name is.
I think you didn't care about Carly. That's what it was.
Listen, like it's hard for me to see a soul when I see red hair. All right.
She was the worst one of them all.
Yeah, but no, seriously, like I don't know, like that fight scene, like you could tell he was trying his best, but he was just getting his ass kicked left and right.
Mm-hmm.
And then like she seemed like she didn't even want to do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So like I don't know, like I felt conflicted. Like I didn't care about the character.
Yeah.
Sam just felt like I guess he was trying to live up to the Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But to be honest, like I feel like he should have just knocked her the hell out.
I think at that point. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I as far as development with Sam and becoming Captain America, like I was fine with it. His suit, I'm not too fond of at all, to be honest with you guys. Like, it's very bulky and just that suit and his wings have amazing abilities that it just keeps having more and more abilities. Like, to what end? What can you not do with that suit?
Yeah.
And so the one thing that Oscar's referencing to, I just did not like. I know what you're gonna say, David. I like Sam's character is more, because he dealt with the veterans and stuff like that. Like he's more talkative. He's more like, let me talk to you. Let's try to figure this out. Like I'm on your side. But to what extent? I mean, Carly and her movement and stuff like that. Like I guess she the show overall tried to like. It was very inconsistent with her, it wants the audience to kind of like sympathize with with her motives, and then she goes and kills a bunch of people, and then she tries to, and then like it goes back and it tries to get you, the character, or the audience, to like again try to sympathize with her, and then she does something else that's terrible. So to what extent should Sam be like, I mean, you killed a bunch of people, innocent people, like.
Yeah.
So why is he continuously trying to like break her? Or, I wouldn't say break her, trying to like talk to her. So I wasn't too fond of it, but him becoming Captain America, I'm not mad at it. I kind of liked it.
Right. I mean, I guess covering the two as far as character. Obviously, I mean, in my mind, I felt that Kylie was going to end up dying just because of the path she took. Like it was inevitable that she was going to. But I mean, as far as him saving her, he just still saw something like he knows she's misguided, not necessarily a bad person.
Yeah.
She just kind of pushed to the edge. My only issue with that fight, like I told you guys in episodes before, is how much he was trying to kind of play the Captain America role and save her. But then you go episode back when he's fighting John Walker, and you don't see that same type of compassion trying to help this individual.
Yeah.
So that's just to reiterate why he cared more about the shield that time. And then now he took up the role again, you know, kind of playing like back in the Captain America role now that he got the shield.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that. That does make sense.
But I mean, I like that. I like that he took it. And then when he does the interview and like, he still sees, he sees the wrong and then he sees like what good can come of some stuff. And he does it in his own way and starts lecturing people on what they can do to do better. You know, why these things are being done. Like, you know, like laying the Sanders in the movie, you know, like, hey, like you're not, like you're staying on top of the mountain. You know what I mean? You can't see what the people down below see, you know, when they look up at you. Like you're not even looking at us anymore. You know, so I liked he was able to approach him in that manner. And then so dealing with the conflict, you know, when they show him as, you know, like in the credits, the guy's like, oh, that's the Black Falcon. And the guy next to like, no, that's Captain America. Recognizing him is just, you know, Captain America is a big deal, you know?
Yeah.
And just like Isaiah, like, oh, you know, the Black Captain America, like, you know, he take up the mantle, regardless of what people's thoughts are. Like he chose to do that. People didn't pick him to do it. He chose to take on that role, knowing that he's going to have all these people that don't like him because of it.
Yeah.
So
well, they subtly addressed like race in the episode, right? Well, I would say the series, right? Within like the last 3 episodes, they kind of like threw it in there a little to address that, which I mean it's a good thing because they knew that's going to happen in real life as too. You know, Sam becoming Captain America is going to have that reaction. Just because people are not used to it too. Like we've had Chris Evans play that character for I don't even know how many movies now. So, but they did it really nicely. They didn't shove it down your throat. They did it really subtly and really nice. I think that's how that played out.
Yeah, I'm always conflicted when like big movie productions do that, or like big companies do that. It's a little bit of exploitation. But some of it is real too, you know what I mean? So like it's hard, but I think they did do it subtle, and it was still good. Like they're still hitting on points that are, you know, true for the character.
Yeah.
Feel that.
What about, so we covered Carly and Cap. What about Bucky? I know they didn't really do too much Bucky. They covered him last time.
Yeah, they really didn't end necessarily too strong with him. There wasn't really much closure or anything that kind of ended with him that I can think of at the top of my head, to be honest with you guys. I don't know if Oscar, you picked up anything on that.
Well, he did at the end he did talk to what's the old man's name? Nakashima?
That's right. The from the victim that he killed.
Trying to get that closure.
Yeah, which that alone must have been hard because you know how long he was suffering with that. So I mean that was a nice part, like, you know, a little closure for him and the father. And then I mean, I personally love like the fight scene. Like I felt like he had the stronger fight scene than all of them. Like he was taking on the super soldiers pretty damn good. And he was driving a motorcycle. I can't hate a guy who drives a motorcycle.
I don't know if it was it was a pretty good fight scene, but I mean the scenes when you see Captain America now using his wings like brace himself and fight, like those are still pretty good. I enjoy, even though I think it's crazy he's using the shield that all these super soldiers are using, but it was still awesome to see him where he's like, utilizing the wings for everything to make up for him not being as strong as everybody else.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of the magical wings, to be honest with you guys. Those things can take hits from spinning rotors from a helicopter.
Vibranium.
Yes, come on, why not?
He said, "Why not?"
Yeah, why not? Like, would you not want wings that can take hits like that?
That's true. That's true. What about the helicopter? Like it just.
What about the helicopter?
It just hits them and it just keeps going.
No, that's true though. Like there were a couple of times where I'm like, that thing should have went down already.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't think about it. It never happened. All right, move on. Enjoy it.
You brought up the wings.
I also like that Isaiah got his memorial put up.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Which they made his memorial look super angry. Did you notice that?
Really? I thought they made him look like a lot younger. I didn't see angry though.
Maybe not super angry, but he still looked a little disgruntled. He was kind of mad.
I mean, he did go through a lot, David. He was pretty pissed off for a long time.
Fair enough. And I like how Sam was able to like kind of change Isaiah's opinion.
Yeah.
And earn his respect. Only one I missed that they should have put was Luke Cage in the episode, but whatever.
That would have been cool. I'm not gonna lie.
He does a cameo and pops up.
Yeah, that would have been awesome, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we covered a lot of the major characters. I mean, the other one that we talked about was John Walker, and just I feel like they could have gone a different route with him and just kept him as a villain. His little change of heart or something like that and trying to be good, I wasn't too fond of, because then it just ended with like a little little nod to each other, him and Sam.
Yeah.
And they're just like nod and they just walk off, and I was just like, what? Come on. Zemo got a little bit of action as well.
His was pretty dope. He had that what's that? The one with Gerard Butler, law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
He had a little law-abiding citizen scene.
Yep. And doing everything from prison.
Yep. He just had it covered. Like, all right, I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. So he got his little thing, and then Sharon Carter got her, the power broker, and I'm not really sure why the agency was like apologizing to her, or like did they even
because Captain America got her pardon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
If you think about it, she was like on the run even before the Thanos snap, so that was like what, 7 years?
Yeah, it had to have been.
Yeah, so bad.
Dang, that's a long time. Not bad. Okay, the series as a whole. What do you guys think?
I was gonna go ahead, Oscar. Go ahead.
Okay, you got awesome. You guys is awesome. All right, the series as a whole was awesome. The season finale, they should have stretched out to 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was awesome. Like it was enjoyable. Like you're waiting for the next episode each time.
Yeah.
I would have liked more episodes. I would like more episodes, but
I see, the thing with me is like I'm a little conflicted because I want to say the first 4 episodes I got straight up like Captain America the Winter Soldier vibes, because the whole espionage feel of it, and I love that. And then after that it just seemed like it kind of like, I felt like there's a couple loose threads, and I don't know what's the word I'm looking.
Missed opportunities.
Yes, exactly. So like, good show, just wasn't perfect.
Missed opportunities as far as they weren't building on enough to certain parts.
Well, I felt like I think I told you guys last time that like apparently they had to cut some stuff out, so like they probably couldn't flesh out the characters, and there's probably like a lot more dastardly plans that they were gonna like pull out their sleeves. So I kind of felt like the show itself was like, even though it was good, I felt like there was a lot on the table that wasn't used.
Okay.
As a whole for the show, I enjoyed it a lot more than WandaVision.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed the characters a lot more. The bromance that Bucky and Sam had was really good. And a lot of their scenes overall, they did really well. The action scenes overall were done pretty well. I mean, the show as a whole, rewatchability wise, I would watch it again, and this time it would be to look for Easter eggs or to look for things that I missed. But they had a lot of interesting characters. Zemo came in and definitely helped the show in a positive way. John Walker, although his character didn't end the way that I wanted to for that character, and I still liked him. I mean, especially the actor, and he did really well. You hated that particular character, and that is credit to the actor for portraying that, making the audience not like him in that particular way. So as a whole, I enjoyed it. Yeah, the last 2 episodes, David, you're right on. I mean, it could have been definitely stretched out. 2 more episodes, this one and then 1 more would have definitely helped it out overall, and not feel it so rushed.
Yeah.
But I would definitely watch it again over WandaVision. Yeah.
So 1 to 10. What we got? 1 to 10.
I give
an
it 8.
Okay, 8.
Yeah, I give it an 8.
I give it a 9, just because you guys both gave it an 8. I give it a 9.
This guy.
Hey, it's rewatchable. Like, right? Our thing is it rewatchable? It's rewatchable. I think better than WandaVision.
Yep.
All right. Well, I think we all agree. We'll rewatch it. I'll probably watch it drunk. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully everybody who's watching, probably like the 5 people, if we're lucky, that are watching this will agree. And hopefully you guys can, in the comments, can tell us what exactly you thought of, the entire series as a whole. But other than that, gentlemen, I feel like you guys knocked it out of the ballpark. You made me feel like the show was worthwhile.
Yeah. It was. They did a good job. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to rewatch it after I rewatch Mortal Kombat.
All right, everybody. That's basically it we got to say. Next week we'll be coming back with Invincible.
Invincible, yep.
So please tune in. If you haven't, subscribe. It really will hopefully help us out. We're trying to have more fun with this. But yes, gentlemen, again, thank you. You guys make my night even better. And we'll talk to all y'all next week.
Yeah.
So again, this Guyverse later.
Later, guys.